weapons!
That's that! Express delivery! Incoming! Nowhere to hide!
Final warning! Hands where I can see them!
Motion to compel!
Drop your weapons!
Boom boom! Time for your arraignment! Speed of light, with sword comes shadow. Hey! Don't blink!
Stop right there! You asked for it!
Motion to compel! Boom boom!
Final warning!
Wrap up the flame! Motion to compel! I wonder what's inside this package. No. No peeking at my customer's stuff. speed of light.
Let's
Show me
hope
your
mine
move.
a good fight.
Start hitting it.
Be still. Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Smile.
Tide rises.
How about this? Shall we?
Say cheese.
Rain of bullets! Bomb!
Cascade. Be still.
Smile.
Full speed ahead!
I may have overestimated myself.
Hold that pose.
Cascade.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Shudder.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Crush. Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Breaking you.
Adept back.
Say cheese.
Don't mind if I do. Let's do this then. Bright light storm! Yes, you are. Quality
Finally, some
Not
target
now.
practice.
Don't be scared.
Create the storm! Shudder! Where do you think you're going? More speed. Rack and ruin!
My guiding stars.
More speed. Goodbye. But we'll
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Let's hope you put up a good fight.
This was new.
boom! Breaking news!
Mind the damage.
Hold that pose.
Be still.
Cool. Mine's a con-
Crush!
Not now. Don't be scared.
Beg for mercy. Blood of frost. Eye for an eye.
The night is cold. Cold. My
Crush! Let's have
Watch
some
this.
fun, shall we?
Born of ice and frost, this is long overdue.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Delved into destiny. Fate is upon you. All right.
Access denied.
Here comes another.
Let's play. Think you can get away? Let me scry.
Decided by destiny.
Blaze over.
Oh my.
Born of ice and
All
frost.
right. Let's finish this fast.
That was quick.
Do your master's bidding.
Absorption test. Rest and rebuild. Stand clear.
Unleash. My apologies. Whirling snow.
This is long overdue. Brace yourselves.
Time for takeoff.
Shadows of fate.
Fate is upon you.
Shake it and stir. Access denied. Think you can get away? Think you can bully me?
Delved into destiny.
Born of ice and frost. Glaze over. Sketch.
Time for takeoff.
Let me scry.
Written in the stars.
No touching. Access denied. Think you can bully me? Shake your hands.
Yahoo!
We're way behind schedule.
Obey! By ordinance divine.
Absorption test. Hold the line.
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Allow me.
Whirling snow.
Animal test 6308.
Take flight.
Don't mind if I do. Let's do this then.
Sketch. Can't handle your drink. Oh, here we go. Think you can get away?
Fate is upon you.
For Rex Lepus. Born of ice and frost.
Yahoo!
Thank you for pulling me! Nayara special!
Time for takeoff.
Shadows of fate. This is long overdue. No touching. Hup. Yeah.
Oh, come on! We're having so much fun!
Manifest!
Do your master's bidding!
Enhanced animal module 75. Rest.
Whirling snow! Coming such a launch! Surrender! No bullets!
Billowing surge!
Obey! My apologies! Rain of bullets!
Animal test 6308. Hold the line.
Whirling snow! Rain of bullets! Cryo incarnate!
Stand clear.
Unthinkable! Let the world collide!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Cheap.
Swear by my sword!
My blade.
Go and fly!
Very. You need to hurry up.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Torn to oblivion! Wind, hear me!
Let's get down to business.
Let the world collide!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Barbados, guide us! Time to shine! Shine down!
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Now you shall perish! Remove all obstacles! I swear by my sword! Go as planned!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Strike a pose!
Our cause is as unyielding as ice.
Oh, there is no escape!
Dang.
Show a new face! Let the world come up!
Take it easy. Things are about to get dicey.
Go as planned! Barbados, guide us!
Cheap trick. You need to hurry up.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
I swear by my sword!
Dang.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Let the world collide! Shine down! Barbados, guide us! Strike a pose! Wind, hear me! Let my name echo in song!
Here comes the catch.
Torn to oblivion! Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
What a fortunate fault.
I swear by my sword!
Busted.
Shouldn't get careless. Gather.
Shadow Raven! Ring cutter! No, my sword!
Your coming was foretold.
Order
By royal decree. Let me weave you a
Bloom as the
Time to
flowers in Guraban!
fire hazard.
Stabilize!
Wings of darkness. The fuse is lit. Good bishop down.
Solidify!
Odds reveal the body and fire hazard. Time to shine.
There is no escape!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Go as one.
Wind, hear me.
Barely a scratch.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Let the world collide.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
I swear by my sword!
Go as one.
Stabilize!
Shadow Raven.
Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword. Huh?
The fuse is lit.
Solidify!
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
As you wish, me.
Let me weave you a verse.
Time for a light bill.
Stabilize!
By royal decree.
Rain outlines your fate.
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Illusion shattered!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Wind, hear me.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Go as one.
I swear by my sword! Now you shall perish!
Strike a pop.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Solidify!
Midnight Fin.
Rain cutter.
Fire hazard. Time for a light show.
Stabilize!
Oz,
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
fuse is lit. A festive retreat.
Midnight Phantasm.
Rain cutter.
Time for a light show. You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible. just can't stop reading. So many different travelogues and chronicles of adventures, and they're all so fascinating. Some of the stuff in here is so blatantly over the top that even I can't help but wonder if it's made up. That settles it. As soon as I get the chance, I'll go see for myself. Seeing is believing, right?
At the core of any myth is a true story. But once a story comes to bear the hopes and dreams of an entire people, fantastical fictions inevitably become mixed in with the truth. But in my view, the truth of our myths is not important. Still, I will stride the golden sands, my heart yearning for the light of dawn. Whether with or without the blessing of the gods, I will always be the guardian who protects my people.
You go ahead and get some rest. I want to survey this area first. We need to get some sort of security system in place, just in case of a surprise attack. Oh yeah, I'm guessing you've got all your essential supplies on you. If you're going to put them down, make sure it's somewhere everyone can see them. Oh, you want to come with me? Sure, that'll save us some time. All right, come with me and stick close.
The kinds of books that adults read have so many complicated ideas in them. I can't wrap my head around them no matter how hard I try. Master says that there are many things I'll understand once I'm older. So, does that mean when you grow up, you understand the same things in a different way?
Well, this ought to be entertaining.
Do you need to take a rest? If you're feeling peckish, I've brought some fried radish balls. I made them before we came here. Try to take life at a slower pace. It's good for your health.
So many books. Let's see here. Get a load of this one. This story is about a mercenary whose only skill is that he's an exceptional liar. He goes and gets himself hired by 3 different employers, all of which are mutual enemies. And so, he's forced to spin ever more ludicrous lies to keep himself alive and keep the morrow rolling in. You know what? I'll read on. This looks pretty fun.
I will show no mercy to any who threaten my companions. So, whatever evils dwell within this domain, you need not fear. My spear and my shield are at your command. That is my duty as guardian.
Rest well now, start well later. Am I right? In my experience, a good night's sleep does way more for recovery than the finest meal. I've weighed up the surrounding area, our timing, and everyone's condition. My conclusion? It's time for a nap and some snacks. That's my suggestion as a guide for the people of the Springs, for your consideration.
Into destiny, decided by destiny.
Kamisato Aki. Suiyu!
Reconstitute!
Cascade!
Overruled. This is where you fall. Neutralize.
I have heard that Mondstadt's deity makes few demands of his people. Whether they prosper or not, their fortunes are of their own making. But is this a blessing or a poisoned chalice? In the quieter moments, I often find myself wondering what the merits of this approach to guardianship are. Sorry, it is hardly my place to criticize. I simply desire to protect everyone I can.
I didn't realize quite how strong the enemies that you have to fight are. If you've invited me here, it must be because you're confident that my skills will come in handy. So, no need to be coy, all right? I'm here to help however you need.
Before I go on a long journey, I tend to leave the children of the House of the Hearth with some homework to complete in my absence. Many of them, however, simply play to their heart's content for most of the time I am gone, then rush to get their homework done in the final few days before my return. They believe I am none the wiser, but I have simply elected not to expose their chicanery. After all, to complete one's work in a short time frame is a skill in its own right.
Oh, don't give me that look. I can't give you any astrology-based advice in here. What do you mean, why not look around you? Do you see any starlight in here? My scryglass has been completely undecipherable since the moment we arrived. But I can still be of assistance in other ways, of course. My profound powers of prediction extend beyond astrology.
Who's our target this time?
Nice and spicy! Eat this! Let me scry! Fate is upon you!
Be still!
Out of the frying pan!
Quietly now.
You're toast!
Here comes the catch.
Get them!
Delves into death.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Be still. I may have overestimated. If you ever wish to rest without being interrupted by other people, there's a method I use occasionally that I can highly recommend. Quite simply, fetch a brush and paper and start copying some poems. To the eye of the average observer, you will appear engrossed in official duties, and people will avoid disturbing you unless it's something particularly urgent. Plus, the very practice of calligraphy induces a state of inner calm, which is, of course, the main reason I recommend this technique.
We've still got quite a few punishing battles ahead of us, don't we? You ready? If life gets too dull for too long, I start to feel numb inside. I need some excitement to make me feel alive. Why don't I roll the dice? If I like the numbers I roll, we'll keep going. Could be a fun way to liven things up around here.
Are you tired? I know a trick that works great. Imagine all the enemies you're facing as delicious ingredients. With all that tender, delicious-smelling food nearby, doesn't it just give you a big burst of energy? Huh? Hard to imagine. Maybe it's just me then.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I just found a fairy tale in one of these books that the old hag told me once. She said that she was the one who wrote it and no one else in the whole world knew the story. So, that was just another one of her tall tales, Oh, and you know what else she did? She handed it to me, saying she wanted to give her disciple a gift that was the only one of its kind in the whole world. I cannot believe that woman.
Witness my magnificence!
It's come! Wind strike!
Reconstitute!
Loaded! Time to testify!
Neutralize!
Into the shadows!
Nice and spicy.
Loaded! Hunt them down! Wind strike! Into the shadows!
Out of the frying pan, extract!
Ready!
Nice and spicy.
This'll brighten up the place!
Eat this! No.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight! Loaded!
I rarely encounter opportunities to rest mid-journey. During battle, slowing down is even more out of the question. However, given that this is not a solo operation, I will go along with what you think is best. In any case, this is an acceptable place for a brief period of respite.
Oh, you look tired. Need a break? I tend to find that distracting the mind by focusing on something else is an excellent way to relax. We could chat about today's news stories, for instance, or anything else you'd like to talk about, of course.
Only a handful of my more experimental dishes have made it onto the Wanmin restaurant menu. In most cases, it's because I think the texture isn't quite right, or the flavor needs a lot more work. But that doesn't mean I'm about to give up. I know there are tasty dishes out there waiting to be discovered, and I'll find them sooner or later.
During my days as a wanderer, if I came upon a beautiful view and was feeling in a poetic mood, I'd stop to compose a few lines. I once thought about writing an anthology of my poems and leaving it on a shelf, so I could share with others the way I felt when my eyes first met those wonderful sights. But when I looked back at the drivel I'd written, I gave up on the idea. I'm sure other travelers will get that same sense of peace from the natural world as I did, if it's meant to be.
Remember, health comes first.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come on!
Gotcha. Take it easy. Game's up. Oh, God. Shit, time to test the bomb. Ready.
Time to shine!
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Hunt them down. Load it.
People often believe me to be highly focused on securing victories. I am a champion duelist, after all. The truth, however, is just the opposite. It is the spirit of the challenger that I value above all else. If someone is willing to face me head-on, they have my respect, no matter who secures the title of victor in the end. Strength is something that can be gained through experience. Courage, however, comes from within.
Whenever I'm reading a story, I like to picture it vividly in my mind. In the theater of my imagination, the scene plays out in full color. I can see the expressions on the characters' faces, hear their words, feel the cadence of their speech. Text on the page is transformed into a spellbinding show, and I watch with bated breath to see where each person's story will take them. So you see, I'm not just another celebrity. I've got solid directing chops too.
Hey, are you sure you can keep going? Maybe we should take things a bit more slowly?
It's nothing serious. If I let every little setback stop me, I'd never have made it this far.
We've still got quite a few punishing battles ahead of us, don't we? You ready? If life gets too dull for too long, I start to feel numb inside. I need some excitement to make me feel alive. Why don't I roll the dice? If I like the numbers I roll, we'll keep going. Could be a fun way to liven things up around here.
May knowledge guide you.
to the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Remember, health comes first.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
The death juice.
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
I don't believe anyone enjoys taking up arms and going to war, unless they're seeking to fulfill some other desire. Whenever the sound of clashing blades fades into the distance, I appreciate the silence that follows all the more. Too quiet for you? Then I'll play a tune on the leaf, so you can be surrounded with the sound of nature.
This place is truly perilous. Do you have any injuries or concerning symptoms you'd like to tell me about? Yes, I know you're very skilled, but just because you're not black and blue doesn't mean everything is okay. If you're not careful, fatigue will accumulate over time and catch you unawares. You must remember to stretch to relieve tension and ensure good circulation of your chi.
Or to put it bluntly, he's worried about you. So just lie down and let us give you a quick checkup.
This little book is truly exceptional. The gripping plot is one thing, but the characters? Wow, they're so well-rounded. They really break the mold. I can't thank you enough for inviting me to this incredible place. The next time I find a good novel, I'll make sure to get a copy for you.
Before I go on a long journey, I tend to leave the children of the House of the Hearth with some homework to complete in my absence. Many of them, however, simply play to their heart's content for most of the time I am gone, then rush to get their homework done in the final few days before my return. They believe I am none the wiser, but I have simply elected not to expose their chicanery. After all, to complete one's work in a short time frame is a skill in its own right.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Lord Companions! Hooray!
get some shut-eye and rest for a bit. I'll keep you company. Or, if you're not sleepy, how about we chat for a bit? Maybe I can tell you a story. Oh, sorry. Am I talking too much? I just get so excited when I'm in a new place. I want to see everything there is to see. I've always got the energy to explore.
If it's okay with you, I think we should check all the pillars in this room, just to make sure they're sturdy. If I spend too long in one place, sooner or later, accidents happen. It's not me I'm worried about, but if I'm gonna keep on adventuring with you, we gotta make sure everybody else is safe.
There is a vast collection of books here. I took a moment to browse through earlier and found a good number worth reading. If you're not presently occupied, why not take a seat? I'll fetch a few good books, and you can see if there are any you like. A fine book on a busy day can provide a much-needed escape, even if just for a moment.
I don't much like spending time in places where there's nothing to do. It's like looking at a blank page in a book. But since you're here, maybe we can liven things up a little to make this time more meaningful. Like... Oh, we could share some stories with each other before we set off again.
Stay close and you will live.
Illusion shattered!
Incinerate! Time for your arraignment!
Silence! Let the mighty be humble! Chieftains!
This will end you!
Fire hazard!
Settle down! The tides beckon. somewhere? Justice is blindsided.
This will do!
Incinerate! There is no escape. Feel the split!
It's over!
Shine down! Here come the fireworks!
Fall before me!
An oversight on my part. Let the mighty be humbled. What a lucky day.
Let you learn.
Let's get down to business.
Motion to compel! Wrap up the flame!
Taste my fruit!
Incinerate! Inazuma shines eternal!
It's not often that I have the chance to take a rest before the battle is truly over. I keep asking myself, can I really afford to take a rest yet? And if there are still monsters that have not yet been vanquished, the answer is no. I cannot stop now. You'd like to join me in a moment of meditation? Oh, all right. Close your eyes. Now, join me in turning your gaze inward, to the deepest part of your being.
There are so many enemies here. If all of them were written into a yokai story, it'd be dark long before you finish just reading the names out. But fear not, the invincible Yoimi is here to save you from the clutches of the evil yokai! Okay, that was a little embarrassing, but I sounded pretty cool, right?
If you think about it, you could define a challenge as a process that's difficult to get control over due to a lack of key information, right? Example. What foes are we likely to encounter when exploring this domain? How many hostile encounters are likely to occur? And what available countermeasures can we use? Take the time to thoroughly consider all these questions, then you'll find that reaching your goal is no longer a challenge at all.
A lounge. Very good. I approve. You think it's too quiet here? I find it quite to my satisfaction. It is an ideal place to rest and enjoy a little leisure time. My only quibble is the sheer volume of books here. One can only imagine how long it would take to read them all.
cleanse you of your sins.
Temple of Wisdom!
There is no escape!
Let the world collide!
One more sin on your soul. The unholy cross. Fight is your salvation.
Illusion shattered!
Sin be washed away. Repent of your sins.
Once I was old enough, I started reading popular novels. Some of them would end by having the dead come back to life and living happily ever after. I know it's only make-believe, but still, it always ruined the story for me. If death isn't final, there are no stakes, so it kind of makes everything that happened up to that point meaningless. To everything, there is a season. A time to be born, a time to die. That is the truth. You can't have a satisfactory ending if death isn't final.
I know you are a formidable warrior, but we must not underestimate the monsters in this domain. They seem to come in endless waves. Nor should you be afraid. I am here to answer your call, and I will stay by your side until every mystery here has been uncovered. With this blade, I shall slay any foe that comes our way.
Children have all sorts of wonderful dreams, with more colors than even the feathers of the dusk bird. But once they grow up, their once vibrant dreams slowly begin to fade. Luckily, we can use the written word to make a record of our dreams before they disappear. Maybe, when it comes down to it, that's what fairy tales are.
There's only a handful of monsters blocking the way ahead. Surely I won't need to personally make an appearance. I mean, I did read your report. It's just... Okay, perhaps they do look a little tough, yes, but mostly I'm just not feeling up to fighting today. No, of course I'm not afraid of them. Fine. Fine. If you insist on performing as a duo, then I shall indulge you.